Hey everybody, today we're going to be making some homemade Italian sausage and some brats. As you see there, we got some pork shoulder, 18 pounds for about $33. You're not going to get it for this price buying it, I can tell you that. So my basic recipe is the salt, sugar. I have some Italian pizza topper that works. It's kind of cheating, but it has my fennel seed and paprika and some other things in there. I've shared this recipe a ton of times. It's super easy. It's just a teaspoon of salt per pound of pork or beef, and then half of that of sugar. And then you just add pepper and garlic to taste. And that's your basic brat recipe. You can add a little bit of spice if you want to put some cayenne in there. You have your hog casing. Take that out and soak it as you're getting your grinder ready. And it only needs to soak for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. You just got to make sure when you're spreading it onto your horn, that's what it's called, you put it on your horn, so then when you're making your brats, it slides off easy. It's more pliable because they're salted and they do shrink a little bit, hard to work with. So I have my pork shoulder here. I bought a deboned one, and you just want to cut it up in small enough chunks so when you're putting it through your grinder, you don't have to force it into the grinder chute. So I have a collar on my grinder that's iced up. You want to keep everything as cold as possible. It grinds a lot easier that way, and it doesn't turn to mush. That's really why you want to keep it cold, because otherwise it'll get all mushy. So these Tupperwares are super nice, collapsed. You can cut on them, and then you just pull up the sides, and they make into a nice bin. After you make your sausage, you always want to test it out. So I always cook a sample patty. This is my favorite part of the whole process. Cook that for about 8 minutes. And then you get to try the thing and see if you need to add more salt or pepper. The last thing you want to do is make 10 pounds of brats. Camera magic, boom, there we go. Put some barbecue sauce on there. And we call this a bratwurst. It's a brat hamburger. And then you want to try that guy out, and then you got lunch too. So here we go. Taste test. You don't want to make all these brats though and have them not taste good, so you always sample before you dedicate yourself to stuffing it all, and then it's no good.
That's Italian.
But this is really tasty stuff.
Very Italian.
So then we know
Brat.
We can go ahead.
Brat burger.
Brat burger. So now we know we can go ahead and stuff it. And then my other recipe was just for a regular
nice
brat. So we have Italian sausage that I keep bulk. And then my brat recipe here that we're trying out, that's what I'm stuffing into the
now I can stuff it.
hog casings. So now that we ground it all up once, we're putting the horn on here. It has a little spinner in there that pushes it through the horn and into the brat casing. I do have a large stuffer that you can put about 15 pounds in at a time, but I didn't want to clean 2 pieces of equipment. So for this, I'm just putting it right on my grinder since it has the attachments for it. It's not the fastest thing, but when I'm only making, 8 pounds of brats, it goes by pretty fast. So, and then you just push it all out. You keep it kind of loose. You don't want these things maximum capacity, because you do want to twist them into brats, and if you don't leave enough room, if they're too tight, you're not going to be able to spin them into brat links like that. So real easy, you go same way, same way, same way, and you just keep twisting them up as you go. Make them as big or as small as you want, and you get about 4 of them to a pound, 3-4 to a pound, and then you go ahead and slice them, and they should stay in links like that if you twisted them up the right way. I put 4 or 5 in a package, ball them up, and bam, there's your brats. And you're doing this for about $1.80 a pound. When you're buying these at the grocery store, at the butcher shop, they're up to $6 a pound now, so you're saving more than half just by doing it yourself. Yeah, you need a grinder, yeah, you need this equipment, but it's going to pay itself back so fast. So here we just have my bulk Italian. And these I'm just putting into 1-pound bags. You can buy these at any butcher shop, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shop, Fleet Farm, Farm and Fleet. They should have these bags, and they're really cheap. And then I also have a bagger here that not labels, but it closes the bag down and puts a piece of tape on it to keep it from opening up. So spin it, twist it, push it down through that thing, and it puts that tape on there. Really handy. And then there we go. Just write on there what it is, and you're good to go. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Keep checking back, trying to post more videos. More wood cutting now that it's cooling down a little bit. I can be in the garage more. So like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.